Tell me how you like the tasty jams. And here we are. Just doing quick sound checks, making sure that I can be heard. I think I got all of like 0 people watching me. 2 people watching me. Oh my god, it's stars. Passing to my iris, y'all. How are you doing? I shall reply back. Let me make sure. Can you hear my sweet sultry voice there? Passing to my iris, y'all.
Yes, I can.
Beautiful. All right. I'm gonna try and keep the chatter down to a minimum, but it's time to go and finish this fight. Let's get this thing started. Let's also kill the Trey Magnifique. And bring on. Oh, jeez.
What are you doing?
Viva.
What are you doing? Be bad.
The bad cat. Oh, I love that cat. Burge and Bard, thank you for popping in. Let's see if we can finish this fight. Fair, I'm going to rewind the clock a little bit to right before I get onto the brain and start with a full bill of health. Because, man, slogging through that was really rough. And I think what I got to do is I just got to go balls to the wall and hit them with everything. Douglas, thank you for joining. See, this is the start of this one where I was just like, okay, I'm in here, so let me save again, and I can't make it more than 4 feet in them. So let's see what I got. Just walking up through. Here we are just before the brainstem. So let's hop in. By the way, if anyone has any suggestions, I am open. The gooey part, Burge? You mean like the gooey part of the brain? Or is there like something else, a mechanic that I've missed out on? Also, I want to see something real quick. We're gonna go on a little adventure here.
ever.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Is that blood? No, never mind. The pride of the gate.
Will just doesn't feel like animating today. Oh. Wait a second now. And this would have been like an easier way to get up there, right? Or have I not been to this part of the map? Yeah. Kind of. If I had gone... Wait a second. Wait a second. If I had gone the opposite fucking way, I could have came over here and been like, oh, it's a dead end, and blown up this statue and gone right up there. This probably would have had its own level of, like, you know, enemies here. But I kind of feel like this is a more direct route than fucking going the D-Day way. Alright. Alright, this just satiated my curiosity. I'll reload, because now everyone's been slightly toasted. But I just had to know. I want to let this save right before I start summoning everyone, because I feel like, you know, my fire elemental was not the right call. Because dragon immune to fire.
needed.
What's the story?
A long way to go still.
Defender of the people.
Soldier.
No one stop me yet. Go to shop.
What's next?
Sharp as ever.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Never a dull moment.
All right.
Need to find a way.
Preparations done. One more save. Last check for what I can call as far as allies. That doesn't tell you what's already been used. We'll find out when we get into the battle. Oh, that one. Will has provide all the support he can. Combat. Combat. Okay. I can still call this. Try. Let's go. No, wait, hold on. Tee! Alright, let's go.
There it is. The crown. The very thing that has been amplifying the Netherbrain's power. And the very place that we will be able to dominate it. That's where we should use the Nether Stones.
Shit. That can't be good.
There you are. The false daughter of dawn. Shunned by God. The fury of a verse. The pride of Baldur's Gate. You are spectacular specimens. You will make spectacular thralls.
holding back.
Time to push my luck again. First step is the hardest.
Need to act fast.
That worked well. That was sarcasm, stars. Boy, they really knocked out the B team that I summoned pretty fucking quick.
On my way. Today will not bend. Fleet of foot.
No word.
Get in here!
Soldier. Focus.
Unite!
Have to keep going.
Reunite! Dominate! Dominate! Reunite!
I need heat.
Get to the crown and cast the spell. Dominate the Netherbrain. Let me take care of this. Battle favors the fearless.
I need healing. Can't give up. Not now.
Rip Zevlor. Can I get F's in the chat?
Victor's path. Making my move.
I've got it.
I'm ready. Subjugate. Execute.
favors the fearless. I know just what to do.
Still breathing, despite everything. Can't slow down.
Good idea, I think.
Can't afford to let up. On I go.
It's always fucking Karlach, man. It's always fucking Karlach. Don't aim at don't aim at Shadowheart. Don't. Okay, that's not a good option either. Oh yeah, somehow I totally forgot about the Nautiloid. I have a plan.
Knees high.
This is my time.
Execute. Decide.
No time to waste.
Come on, can't stay idle.
One day I'll catch a break.
Now they can't target the Emperor.
It's weakened. This is our chance.
Even bound, its will is stronger than anything you've ever felt. The chains shake, threatening to break at any moment.
You know, she kind of bad, though.
Not defeated. Use the portal. We will bring it down together. This is it. Its will is weakening.
All I'm seeing are a bunch of succeeding and failing Constitution saving rolls. It's not taking me off of what the brain's doing.
It will not be broken by
Also, Will and Revy are dead.
you. Will break you.
Also, just want to say, you think game developers would come up with something more creative to write other than Orb of Negation?
A little help, please.
Destroy it from within! Its will is weakening. The Netherbrain's ours.
Covered.
Some to reunite.
Now is the chance. Its will is weakening. Eliminate the Netherbrain and let the Sword Coast be free.
Execute.
Say other things.
Breathe deep and move.
Dominates. Its will is weakening. We have the upper hand. Time to end this.
And now to put my plan into action. Yeah, baby.
What did you do?
Shadowheart has this whole ability. Now it's gone because it's only a one-time use, but to call upon the divine forces to give everyone a big heal to the effect of taking a long rest. A thing that's been burning a hole in my spell list. Yeah, now that worked. But this is going to be my Avengers Assemble moment.
Watch this.
Count on me.
Let's end this. On my way.
Okay, that wasn't right.
Obey. Thrall.
Because the orb of negation, I'm trying to just get out of negation. Uh-oh.
Some blood.
Another.
Got to move.
He's doing it, Mr. Krabs!
This is my time.
Kill everyone.
5%.
Heating up.
Watch this.
Said you wanted to be the one to save the world. Yes! Karlach! Ah!
Good job.
Let me see. I want to watch.
Assess. Implore.
Beg, bitch.
Surrender.
Subdued at last, it begs for its life.
Spare me. Join me. Will. Become absolute.
It pleads because it knows I am its master. I will finish this.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of the Emperor's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
I must obey. I must end.
And off. Oh my god, I am sweating.
And the screams of legions upon legions of unborn lithids.
That's a statement.
The pain rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain.
Somebody should probably go get that.
Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity.
No, not physics. Why is everything frozen? Why is everything frozen? F12. I feel like I'm missing something. My character's face is... Okay, there we go.
Oh no!
Oh, that ain't good. And we just clip right through that. Ah! Hey guys, we're the other adventurers here to save the world. Oh wait. Wrecked. Right, roll credits. Get it with the stick. All right, give him the stick. As we can see straight through town. Imagine just someone beating the shit out of you when you have a migraine. What have I done? Nah. Damn, didn't get the screenshot in time. I did it!
Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
Foreboding music is foreboding.
We did it!
Forgot about Asterian's stupid fucking crown.
The city's still standing.
My powers, they're draining. Just like Mazora said they would. A small price to pay in the grand scheme of things. The city will cheer us, but it is the triumph itself, the very smiting of evil, that should lift our hearts. My mind is clear. Its burden lifted. When the Netherbrain died, the tadpoles died with it. No offense meant, of course. I can never forget what you did for us. For the city.
It makes little difference to me. I did what I had to secure my freedom. And in spite of your resistance to evolution, you have proved a good ally. I'm glad you think so. I did my best.
Well, the dragons see the Emperor and just roasts them. Back to the dungeons.
The Githyanki are leaving us. An unlikely place to find ourselves, fighting on the same side as them. Speaking of Githyanki, what will you do now, Lae'zel? Will you join them?
The Netherbrain is dead. To slay a Ghaik was my sworn duty. I must call out to Tunorath. My ascension's at hand.
Yeah, fuck. Well, let's try it. Yeah, fuck. Am I inspired? Yes, I am. After killing, you know, what could variably be considered a god, but there's no way. My total bones. Okay, let's just for fun. Yakety smackety doo. Thud. Yeah, okay.
My purpose was ordained before I hatched. Vlaakith is the wind that bears me and the fire that warms me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You are an honorable ally. I thought I would carry you. In truth, you oft carried me. I won't forget it. Silence now.
Why is everything like
I
shaking?
will speak the right. Vlaakith Barnasin. Vlaakith Ixaith. Vlaakith Tri-Nasaji.
You quiver in spite of yourself. Lae'zel shouts to the astral plane, seeking an answer. And before long, she has one.
A red dragon to carry me to Tunarath. The Queen's covenant is fulfilled.
Just chomps her. It's like saying goodbye to one of your Pokemon, man.
You look on as Lae'zel soars to an uncertain fate.
Falls off. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city. Smoldering.
Hashtag no nose she goes.
But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
The crown. It's somewhere in the Giontha. If I salvage the stones, I can reforge it.
Yeah, we've talked about this.
And once I have, I'll return it to Mistra. She'll cure me of my affliction. And I'll finally be free. And a more deserving one this time around. If this adventure has taught me anything, is that there are things in this world far more valuable than power. Besides, growing quite fond of this merry band of ours, but I'd quite like to see what happens to it. I'm sure Mistra will summon me soon enough, but until then, I propose we celebrate our victory the mortal way, with a drink in our hands and reckless abandon in our hearts.
Yeah, Jesus.
Who wins the bet? Wizards are not entirely boring. Well, my friend, what do you say?
How did you get that hat?
I don't remember.
I will not be joining you. I fear my presence will be no more welcome in the streets of the city than it ever was.
We were never bosom friends, Illithid. But I owe you a debt. Be well.
Heard something disconnect.
You too.
Now that you no longer live in each other's minds, it's hard to tell if the mind flayer is being sincere, though perhaps no harder than it ever was.
I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow! What the...
Burge, you were auto-modded due to saying, fuck that cunt, and its reason was misogyny.
I'm sorry. I have to go.
Bye, Steread.
Face basking in the sun again.
I didn't.
We did it, soldier. The city's going to be all right. And so are you.
Alright, but what about you? No.
Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough. So, how'd I do? Careful! Hot! How'd I do? Spectacular! Ah, it's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? Same below as above. I love you.
Oh, come on.
You. More than anything. I saw... Oh, God! Goodbye, son. Goodbye, sea. Goodbye.
No, stop. I won't allow this. Karlach, you're coming with me. Back to Avernus. We can't let her die. Not like this. Not now.
You can't
So, what do you say? Die here now, or live on with people who love you? Azariel won't touch you. I swear it, Karlach.
All right. All right. We have to go. Now. I can't hang on much longer.
Thank the gods you've seen sense. Come, to Avernus we go. Our next adventure awaits.
Yeah! Yeah! Revere goes to hell! I was not going to be okay if Karlach died. I was not. I wasn't ready for that. What?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm in a little cart. As the city slowly loads in.
It's over. And it's all because of you. You, destined to become a thrall.
Oh, God.
You, there will be no Illithid empire. No
Oh, Scratch.
God's tyranny.
It's like old man Will.
You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
Just as my alarm goes off to take my Lexapro. Oh. Meanwhile, in hell.
Well, soldier. Here we are. It worked. My engines calmed down. I shouldn't have let you come here. This isn't going to be easy, you know. Zariel's going to come at us with everything she's got. Gods, like clockwork. They'll be on us soon, but there's just enough time. Thought I was done with these. But then, there was you lot. Imps are fast, but careless. Don't let them
Karlach
get
and
rid of them.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You asked for this. Better let these fuckers know I'm back. And this time, I'm not alone.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yes! That's the ending I wanted. Well, Splah, by the way, great to see you again, Splah. Now you know what's waiting for you when you play the game right. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, stars. Oh, hello? Ooh, what am I wearing? Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Hey, Lazel, I didn't really complete any of your shit, so this might not end well for you. Yeah, I didn't like any of that.
When the invitation came, you were hip deep in Lemur's slime, swarmed by hell wasps, and about to drive the killing blow on a magma claw. Cutting through the dreadful buzz of the wasps and the screams of the damned, a familiar, comforting voice echoed in your mind.
Oh, fuck yeah, Karlach.
He requested your attendance in Faerun to gather with your friends and allies, those who stood against the Absolute at your side.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight, fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon, wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
Hot pants.
Your lap.
There's something strange in your old friend's mouth. What is it?
Yay. Scratch.
A familiar invitation. He wants you to throw the object he's dropped. But it isn't a ball. It's the astral prism. Scratch barks merrily in something like agreement. He whines. Less talk, more throw.
Now, there's a face I know well indeed.
Oh, it's the best.
Ah, my dear friend, it's been an
Oh, I'm glad they do a fucking epilogue.
Very well indeed. Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post. Busy as ever. Better that than the reverse, wouldn't you say? Every major publishing house on the Sword Coast has been vying for my upcoming book on the subject of our adventures together. I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you needn't even bother with the release form. You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think? I, me, it's all Volo as far as I'm concerned.
Indeed it is.
Perhaps once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Or better yet, I'll write a draft and you can just sign your name. Better still, I'll sign it for you. Hmm? Ah, your success really has been wonderful for my reputation. But you mustn't let me hog your attention all night, my friend. You've many friends to chat to, and I'd love to listen in.
About this spot, some magic in the air.
I need a moment for the two of us.
starting to wonder if you'd show up. Honestly, so have I. Oh, come here, will you? It's been forever.
Watch out for my pointy armor. Flank! Pulls away, she's just bloody.
You feel a little more substantial than before. Less camping and scrounging off the land, I take it. Filled out and healthy is what I was going for. Don't tell me you miss living off whatever scraps we found in crates and barrels. I'm glad you seem well. Trudy. Wandering, mostly. The adventuring life is almost a tonic when you're not constantly threatened by brain monsters and cultists. I can finally see the world beyond the cloister. One of my first stops was the House of the Moon in Waterdeep. It's the largest temple of Selûne in existence. It seemed like the perfect spot to reflect on my parents, on where they came from. And where I came from too, I suppose. Hard to imagine, isn't it? Me, of all people, in the lair of the Moon Witch herself. God, your truest act of heroism was putting up with all that char and drivel I was spouting for so long. Oh, I know they are.
She just starts breaking down in tears.
I can still sense them, I think. And one day we'll be reunited.
You must be wondering what I've been doing this past while. This is so fucking pretentious.
I don't know. Which is just the way I like it just now. Perhaps I'll just stick a pin in a map and see what I find, or head to the docks in the morning and scrounge a berth to find somewhere new. I'd like to see the islands, maybe, or head south to Arm. I heard there's an enclave of werecats that hunt the followers of dark gods by moonlight. I'd love to see if there's any truth to that. But enough about me. What have you been up to?
Werecats? What about you? What have you been up to? Leave.
Don't be a stranger.
Tell you they didn't expect to get that far, I guess. All right, so let's see where everyone is. So, the minx. Who's singing? Okay, no, he's.
Deep pool. The smell of heroes sings from every stone in this place. To meet again where your journey began, my friend. An honor. For Minsk and his hamster both. Oh, and for Happy also.
Hello?
Yes, honored, of course.
See how your very presence snatches the breath from his chest? And it is no wonder. It is just this day that Happy learned of your legend, while we gazed down upon the very city you see.
I'm really hoping that's like Minx's gimp lover.
Me from the high hall, upside down, for 2 hours.
The guild should not go creeping in high places if they do not have the stomach for them, It is well for Happy the strange portal appeared when it did. Minsk's arm was growing aches. So I have. Though it is a peace made more from blade and boot than it is any sense of brotherhood. 9 fingers forbade any looting of the Illithid's fleshy vessels. And so Minsk guards what remains of the battle site. Even from her. But where Minsk might once have thrown any sneaking scoundrels from the tower top, now I tell them of you. How you ruled the wickedness within. How they might do the same.
Yes, I'll rule it. I'll be better.
Oh, of course. It is still for Boo to decide if they live or die.
Oh. Oh, gods.
But enough, my friend! I cannot tell your tale if I do not know the whole of it. Minsk and Boo would know where you have been, what you have done. Oh, Boo, do you know what it would mean? To find a cure for Karlach's heart? Exactly! Her heart would be cured! Oh, when this day comes, you must come and bunk with Minsk and Boo. Fear not, we sleep in that sewer no longer. It is a different sewer, much less damp beneath the bedroll. Now, Halfling, Boo will not have you embarrassing him in front of his friends. So you ought to know the rest of the company you keep. Will Ravengard, the Blade of Frontiers, Devil-Horned and Angel-Hearted. Astarion, who is banished by the sun itself for fear his Spanish soul might outshine it. We visit him much down in the dark places, though he often moves his lair without remembering to tell Minsk where. Gale, the man who would be a god, but then thought better of it. Boo thinks better of him for it too. Shadowheart, two gods dogged at her soul, but she managed to keep it all for herself in the end. Wait, Boo, did she do something with her hair? Halsin, Archdruid of Arch... somewhere. He is a much better man than he smells.
Damn.
And there, the champion of the Hells herself. Karlach Demon's Bane, Devil's Bane, Merkle Ball and Bane. Once the guild is made of goodness once more, Bull shall scratch the Hells wide open and find a way to bring her back. And finally, Jahira. If this is a name you do not already know, then not even Boo can save you. Study them well, sneak thief. For the best among
But
them
wait,
will be a
what about Lae'zel?
heroes who put the city before themselves, who never falter in their duty. And more than this, who never arrive to a party without even a gift for the host.
But wait!
Go, my friend. Be among our friends. There is much work yet to be done before this one is fit to join them.
We're happy.
Well now. You can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to. Oh, forgive me. I am simply excitable. It is good to be out under an open sky once more. My first, since the reconstruction began. We left quite a mess behind. But the city begins to look something like itself once more.
Something exploded over there?
Twisting alleys for purse pickers. Same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon. Same cisterns overflowing. Huh. Baldurians simply get on with it. Stubbornness, civic spirit, plain stupidity. Perhaps all three. But nothing I will sniff at any longer. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons, healers. My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing. Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand. To organize the craftsmen. Though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two if they don't expel her. Again. There is still much to do. People to house. A Harper network to rebuild. I may have little love for this city, but so long as my family chooses to serve it, I can do no less. For all your travels, I hope you have arrived where you want to be. Home. Whatever that means to you. Karlach is lucky to have you. And know that you are not forgotten. If your friends don't drag you from the hells, it will only be because you freed yourself first. But there will be more to discuss on that matter. First, I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the wine.
You would think someone of my vintage would be inured
I
to
like
passage of time.
the jacket. Damn.
Yet these past 6 months have seemed endless without your company. But now our paths cross once more.
I'm not going to have sex with you.
Just as I hoped they would, more like. The Oak Father has been kind to me this past while. Yet I cannot forget the bond we all forged together. It is one that can weather any distance, any passage of time. I know it can. For I feel the longing for old friends in my heart each day.
I am not going to have sex with you.
I always do. Should I ever decline, assume a doppelganger has taken my place.
Crunch. I'll take that screenshot.
That was more than worth the wait.
Jesus. Yeah, right?
Apologies. You can probably understand my eagerness. I shall be as gentle as a feather next time. Now, we have much to catch up on. Do not allow me to ramble on. I am eager to hear all you've been doing.
Yeah, finally, yes. Let me talk about me.
Please spare no details. I shall not lie. I have an ulterior motive in wishing to hear all. It is the children, you see. My charges. Their appetite for bedtime tales is greater than I could ever have anticipated. Another story, Daddy Halsin. Another is the
Daddy
chorus that brings
Halsin.
me each nightfall.
There, you got to hear him say
All
it.
but exhausted my repertoire in but a few short months. No mean feat given the lifetime I have lived. I desperately need new material, please.
I just saw I lost a viewer.
I am all ears, though I never cared for that phrase. A rather unsettling image.
Deception.
I am glad you and Karlach have an enduring friendship. It shall serve as a strong lesson for the children.
It's not a friendship, Halsin. I am not going to have sex with
It
you.
would be cruel of me to hoard you all to myself for the evening, as much as I would like to.
Holy shit.
I shall leave you to the others for now, unless there was anything else.
The thirstiest bear in the stream. Ugh. May I have a hug?
On occasion, but I prefer not to interfere. Francesca of the High Forest is Archdruid now, and by all accounts, she has proven to be a steady and wise influence. Even Korga may yet find true balance, thanks to her influence. Our community grows rapidly. In 6 months, we have turned what was once a shadowy wasteland into a true home for all. In another 6 months, I would wager the scars of the past will be entirely invisible, even to those who remember them. The old masonry of Moonrise Towers and Rythwin have been repurposed into new homes, and the land is rich with harvests and bountiful trees. Nature and civilization are in harmony, stronger together.
Aw.
Ah, my greatest purpose and greatest reward. Those children have been through more than fate had any right to cast at them, and yet they go on as resilient as anything in nature. I impart what knowledge I can to them, yet, in truth, they teach me far more.
This is getting creepy.
I'm sure. Nathaniel and Oliver shall never want for friends again. You are welcome whenever you like, and for however long you please.
Boy, this is a lot of dialogue from this dude.
Quite often. They come and go as they please, but with so many playmates to avail of, they are far from strangers. They ask after you often. What you did for them will never be forgotten. I can see it in the land all around me. But more importantly, I see it in their faces whenever they visit. To make a child smile is to dabble with the power of gods, as far as I'm concerned. As did I, but somehow I feel like I no longer need to roam. That I have found something worthy laying roots for. Amazing what can be discovered about oneself, even at a ripe old age. I spend half my days in ursine form. The children demand it. I had a score of them taking turns riding upon my back just days ago.
Creepy.
I'm glad they are so comfortable with the Oakfather's creations. But they must learn that not all are as amiable as I am. A lesson for another time, though. They deserve some joy. As for roaming, that impulse has dwindled, I must admit. Perhaps because I have found where I am meant to be. Always.
One more for Burge. All of a sudden, you just see his hands start going down.
I could get used to this.
I was hoping there was another option to keep hugging him.
I have something for you. Just a little keepsake, really. Do you remember how I told you I like to whittle? I made this. Ducks are my favorite, but I thought they were particularly fitting in this case. They are migratory birds, of course, traveling far and wide with the turn of
I've received duck.
Yet, they always find their way back to where they belong. Just like old friends find themselves back in each other's company.
Is he gonna start crying? I feel like he's gonna start crying.
Oh, I am well aware, trust me. Now, I've taken up enough of your time. Go on, enjoy the festivities.
And throw... No, I'm kidding.
All over the world, but is there one bottle of fresh blood? So you... Well, look who decided to turn up. I wasn't sure our withered old friend could live up to his promise. But here we are. And look at you. Straight from the hells, still reeking of brimstone. I take it you've been having fun. Yes, the right person can make just about anything bearable. And it seems like you found exactly the right person.
Oh.
I've taken a turn as an adventurer and hero.
Ooh.
It turns out no one actually cares about murder as long as you murder the right people. And apparently I'm rather good at it. Let's not get carried away, darling. I'm still me. Perhaps more me than I've ever been. No, this is all me. I swear. Don't get me wrong. I was a mess at first. Every day I yearned for the sun and mourned my curse to live in the shadows. But in time, I realized that darkness is as part of me as my fangs. This is only a curse as long as I refuse to embrace the shadows. So, I decided I would. I decided not to be defined by the choices other people made, by what other people did to me. My past may be done, but my present, my future, they're mine.
Hell yeah.
This is who I am, in all my glory, for better and for worse. That being said, I haven't completely given up on returning to the sun. If the opportunity presented itself, well, I wouldn't say no. But until then, I am happy. We've had quite the journey, you and I. From the moment I first threatened you, I knew you were someone special. Someone to take on the world with. I will miss our time together.
Oh.
But then again, maybe this isn't goodbye. So much as it's, see you later, darling.
I like that. I like that. That good. Who are you? Cotton Troubadour. Withers just like, yeah, it's Millie. You remember Millie, right? It's that guy. Jesus Christ, Minx.
Wish I'd had time.
Alright, but not the whole gang. Okay, that's end your adventure. So I guess this is everyone? Starion. I'm missing Gale. Where did Gale go? Millie, Karlach, Jahira, Will, Binks, Happy Horson. Well, fuck is Gale? Hand drum, a lot of daggers. Oh, wait. Yeah.
I'm glad the roads were kind.
Well, well. Look what the Tressim dragged in.
Look at that little chest hair he's got there going.
Vicarius of Blackstaff Academy. Educator of the esteemed School of Illusion. Pleasure to remake your acquaintance.
I liked it better when you were Jesus. Cat.
Yes.
You want that, don't you?
Well, that was quite lovely. I'm glad you're as pleased to see me as I am you. I have to say, I'm quite grateful to just be Gale for the evening. I fear my students find me somewhat intimidating due to my, explosive former reputation.
Yeah, it's not there.
I seem to put the fear of the gods into them. Or the fear of Mystra, to be more specific. I surrendered the crown of Karsus to her, as I told you I would. And in return, she cured me of the orb at last. Even now, I struggle to put the feelings into words. It was like exhaling for the first time after holding my breath for so very long. course, I haven't clarified with my students that the orb is no longer a threat. The legend of my explosive capabilities is an excellent means of controlling a classroom. Too good, if anything. I spend most of my time trying to convince them how much fun the study of magic can be. But it'd be easier to crack a smile on an intellect devourer than some of my pupils. Illusory magic has the power to confound the senses, to render the impossible into reality, and to allow expression of that most magical attribute of all.
Imagination.
Had you the decades to spare, I think you'd prove quite adept at it, as you did in that first lesson I taught you. It was at that moment, the weave connecting us, that I realized how much your friendship had come to mean to me, as it still does.
I feel like I want to do another cameo with his voice actor, and just to hear him sing Pure Imagination.
Oh, they try their best, of course, when they can manage to stay awake.
Cheek of them. Nothing a well-placed swipe from Tara can't fix, though.
I'm sorry, have we spoke?
What of you? What are you making of this newfound lease of life we earned?
Found life a little too quiet. I've been, murdering in Avernus.
I almost feel sorry for the devils in your path. I mean, I don't, of course. Sure, they deserve it. I've told my students plenty of tales about our escapades. You're something of a hero to them, you know? I'll be delighted to introduce you to my current cohort as a guest lecturer, perhaps. I'm sure they'd have plenty of questions for you. Well, I, for one, can't wait. And I say with some confidence, neither can they. Of course, you'll be most welcome to stay with me in my tower.
Why does everyone want to fuck me?
My apologies, Tara. That would be our tower. It will give us plenty of time to catch up on your adventures. I'm very curious to know what you've been up to these past months. But I suspect the telling of that tale would keep you tied to me all evening. So, in the spirit of selflessness, I encourage you to mix and mingle for now, with time enough to come.
Okay.
Oh, right. You. Hello. Something caught in your throat, dear? Anyway, I hear congratulations are in order. You helped Mr. Dakarios save Baldur's Gate from the Absolute, isn't that right? Well done. Despite my old friend's genius, he'd have blown himself up long ago if not for the help of friends like you and I. You ought to come visit myself and Gale when you're able, if you can extract yourself from what I'm sure are very important responsibilities. We'll send word by pigeon when we've need of you. I used to have a taste for them, but a great many things have changed in recent months. Ta-ta, darling.
Aw, I want one.
It smells so good here.
Here.
All these familiar faces. It's good to see them again.
I gotta know. Who the fuck?
Oh, hello. Let me guess, you've got some suggestions about the music choice.
It's like, hi, I'm the cut bard that they wanted to add to the game, but they didn't, and so now I'm just here.
I find it hard to summon up the trademark pep these days. You have no idea who I am, do you? I thought Withers might have set the stage a little. Milil. Though if the lack of song prayers is anything to go by, that name carries less weight than it used to. Apologies. I think I got a mote. Carried away there. You're hardly to blame. You just want to change up the music, I wager.
Fuck!
No, I can see it all over your face. You've not a clue who I am. Suppose I'll get back to it then.
Oh.
The whole gang is here. Wish I'd had time to polish up the horns.
He's the god of music. Oh, I see, Burge. Thank you. It's rude, though. Anyway. So, one thing I definitely noticed. No Lae'zel. She must be busy.
There you are, my friend. Breathe deep. Can you smell it?
Yay!
You take in every scent the night breeze carries. Sweet honeysuckle, tender violets, and an earthy fragrance you can't quite recognize.
Will farted.
By the good gods, how bad do I reek? Ugh, shit. Dried devil's blood. Stinks like a skunk squatting in an aboleth's corpse. No wonder. The three of us have felled enough Cambions to build a fortress with their horns. Who'd have thought that just one of those fiends held the key to escaping Avernus for good? If those blueprints work, we might be able to fix Karlach, and she might be able to go home to face—
Yay!
I've seen him more than a few times, and he's as proud of me as I am of him. He's leading the city's renewal, opened the gates to all newcomers, rebuilt the council from scratch. And he's back in his element, commanding the Flaming Fist with brave heart and no shortage of empathy. The likes of Gortash can bend people's minds with a few chosen words. No tadpole needed. Bane's Chosen primed the Fist for a war they weren't meant to win. He convinced them there was an assassin hiding in every shadow, that cruelty was the correct answer to crisis. With a few exceptions, fathers pardoned every last Fist. If my forgiveness not be Tyr's will, so be it. I shall forgive them all the same. His words, not mine. He still believes in the bow and the blade, but he's teaching the Fist a new lesson. Valor is found not in the wounds you inflict, but in the lives that you have bettered. May they all take it to heart. I think the splinters I made out of the last bone devil I saw speak for themselves. Not to pat myself too hard on the back, but I'm not such a bad ranger if I do say so myself. Well, that's enough hell talk for the moment. The night's young. You shouldn't go wasting it. Or wasting any of the wine for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself. Oh, did I say half a bottle? I meant half a dozen.
Get over here, you.
Oh, shit. Oh, my gods. He wasn't kidding. It's you mad bastard! You brought us back! Commander Zula won't know where the fuck we went! Ha! Oh man, I can't wait to say hi to everyone. Look at them, the beauts. Rest up, soldier. My tin can will be all right for the night. And you and me will get to sleep with both eyes shut for the first time in 6 months? Then again, maybe we won't sleep at all.
Hey.
Me too, my love. See you soon. Come here, you goon.
Mm-hmm. F12 on the ready. This one's probably my favorite animation, even with the new ones, like... Oh, blue eyes.
She's got a knight in her, I think. Any trouble and I'll toddle back off to hell quick as you please. Oh, hey. Before you go, I've been thinking about those blueprints we found. Zariel's probably got a load of Cambions guarding that forge. I'm sure she knows I'll want in. She'll do anything to stop me from fixing this thing. I might have an in with one of the guards, though. You may remember my old friend Flo. Not sure she'll help us, but maybe. We might get to come home. Permanently. Maybe even sooner than we think.
Yay.
Withers has laid out quite a spread of food, for one comprising mostly of bone. Perhaps he wishes to live vicariously through the attendees' appetites.
All right. Well, time for me to ride off into the proverbial sunset. No, I don't want to close the door. Oh, I wondered what was in this closed door. Book of the Willing Souls. The needless Voldarians and deaths that befell them. Beneath the annotation for Withers. Souls snuffed out in the battle. Perhaps some might deign to return should their city ever have need again. Sovereign Othello. Roof. Aunt D. Charged a mind flayer that entered her granddaughter's room. Died with her second best scissors in its eye. Very click flint, brought a nautiloid down over the bay. Fuck yeah. They're parasite specimen. You have one of those? Well, Volo's Gate, the Guide to Baldur's Gate, signed. Scroll. And a scroll of disintegrate and a scroll of circle of death. A gold pendant. Though you understand the alphabet, the script, and the words themselves, the meaning eludes you. You glean only the impression of the dark sun and white sky, an offer, or perhaps a warning. Ominous. Poet, artist, savant. A poorly drawn map of the city is captured in flamboyant script. Most thorough and accurate account of the city's people of Baldur's Gate. That's just funny. What's in these? All right. Here we go.
Thou searchest for the strongest warrior amongst thine band. Lae'zel. who ascended to the stars. And now she is gone.
Leaving gone.
It is as she wished. It is as all Githyanki wish. I asked thee once, what is the value of a single life? For many of the Gith, it can be measured. A single evening's supper for the Lich Queen. To be ascended is to be consumed.
Oh. Oh.
Vlaakith's hunger has known the heads of 50,000 of her subjects. But Lae'zel was, perhaps, greater than the rest. I know not where Lae'zel of Kalir is. I cannot sense her presence.
Oh.
Perhaps thou could. Know this. Her courage never faltered, her soul never waned. She accomplished all she e'er sought out. If she had fallen in battle, she would never have known regret. If she'd been killed in her duty, she would have known herself true. If Vlaakith claimed her, it was Lae'zel's honor to be claimed. What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen.
Would you just call me?
The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words.
You've all been dead the entire time.
For now.
What an
Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready. For thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving. To you.
Woo! Oh my god. The candle is lit, folks. The candle for Karlach. Mmm. Oh my god. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for all of this, really. This is probably one of the best games I've ever played in my life. One of the best stories. Just how it was just so choose your own adventure every way through. Even like with how heavy like the stuff was going with Karlach, like that was its own thing. I had no idea. Ugh. I'm gonna need to like buy this album on vinyl. Probably be like eight albums, but you know. Yeah, I'm with you, Burge. I was talking to the stars earlier. I was just like, I'm probably gonna need to play this again. I'll put it on the lower difficulties. I wanted to beat it, you know, and then play the game. And boy, did this thing really just come by with some real, like, you know, 9 irons to the groin a couple times. Still let you choose your own adventure and how you go and approach some of the things. Fucking, I wish there was like a little like reel of adventures, but like handling Balthazar by turning him into a sheep and then throwing him off of his own little ledge there. It was just poetic. Machine learning programming, huh? You know, I feel like this game probably took a good nod to machine learning for like trying to figure out, okay, all the paths that you could possibly take, run that through an AI to just sort of test them all. Ending song fucking rocks. Someone pronounced the lead game engine QA's name. Okay, the last part of that's just head to keyboard. But thank you for all you've done. Oh, one day I'm gonna get a sound system that I'm gonna have music playing all through my house, and this is probably gonna be the song that plays constantly. Oh, there's lyrics to it. Oh my god. It's a song I'd like to learn to play on like bass or guitar. Now I follow so many of the cast on fucking like different various social medias. Who was the voice of the Absolute? Sissy Jones, there it is. Wow. Night Song, Helen Keeley, god damn. Ooh, additional cast. Pressa Bone Daughter. That's an unfortunate name. Bad Twin Bubbins. I wonder why they have the ... after some of them. It's like, my guess is like, oh, there was probably others, but we just don't remember. We had them doing so many. I mean, look at this. You had such a huge voice cast, and had so many people triple up, quadruple up. Tom Mitchell's Klaus. No, there was no one else I needed to be. What do Onos mean? I like that Neil Newbon did his own cinematic motion capture on that. That's awesome. The Dubrin studio. In Ghent. You can get something. Hmm. This candle is lovely. It's very nice. Right? So I don't know, you guys probably already know, Star's got me a candle off of Etsy that says "Smells like Karlach." And I told her I didn't want to light it until I beat the game. Here I am. Candle lit. I'm sorry? Oh, I do. Here you go. You get something too. That's a good one. Poetry transcreation, because not a lot of the stuff in poetry really carries over, so they'd have to... Oh yeah, no, Stars has a bunch of pictures of it. I hope she uploads them to the Discord. Let me see, hold on. It is... Gotta turn on flashlight real quick. It's from Animasi's store. Smells like Karlach. Infernal engine. Smoky cedarwood, cinnamon, and burning amber. Hand-poured soy blend wax. It's wonderful, actually. Like very was aromatherapy-esque. Alright, I hope no one minds. I think I'm gonna kill it here, because there's a lot of people, and all of them deserve all the best things in life, but once.
There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become wind flares. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools. Everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals. I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
I kind of figured that Withers was like death,
Yeah.
or at least the D&D god of death, like the actual one. Does our come in and just be like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" No, I'm getting a band of spunky teenagers together to do battle with thee. So good. Shut up, Flapjack. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I do got a little call with my other buddies that I got to jump into. But this has been an absolute joy. There's going to be quite the come down period I'm going to need to take, though, before I jump back in. So my Necromancer playthrough is going to happen soon. So that being said, I don't have a leaving scene. So I am just going to say good night, good luck. I am a robot.
America!
And God bless the United States of America.